Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. The court is adjourned. Adjourned, I say. I need something to drink. I think I remember this. Oh, I thought it said 1 and did not say 1. It still said 0. I know you can see that if I actually get this on YouTube. But still, I just do this because I like to. I like sitting here and just enjoying the moment. Even though I have 85 followers, god dang it. Some of them actually show up here now and then. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim detective Bruce Goodman was stabbed to death 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died on the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. It's about as long as it takes from English car to this to town. Well, that's what we're going to find out, or at least try. Alright, let's do it! Glad she's in good spirits. I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Let me see sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. To be honest, they look more for show than you even realize. Let's go! Science awaits us! While we're here, we need to be at the other place. Oh, my nose! You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there, who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room, no biggie. Exactly, so it was transported here. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Yeah, I know, we have seen this before. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene, never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. I do love her emojis emblems on her stuff on her little chest there. That's not it at all. It's just we're both professional at what we do, and I trust her. Big word for a high school student. Speaking of high school, you say high school. What is high school? Shit, profile. High school is 16. Like, for us, high school, högskola, is actually from 13 to 15. And their high school is from 16 to 19. To 19, which is for our gymnasium. That's what we call it. Our high school is gymnasium. The water in that drum one washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Bloody sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Let's give it a try. Me? What do I have to do with it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses, huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh, goodness sakes. Each time you're having those on, you see this? Wow. Like this, see? Press the A button to spray it on. Okay, let's find some blood stains. Well, he died here, so peep. There, blood stains. Yeah, if he died here, that's very small. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is bloodstains. It's so... Emma, you're shaking. This is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well... We'll definitely know this is a bloodstain. But that doesn't strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course. And what about this, scientifically? The amount. The perpetrator and the Detective Goodman fought here, right? I think there would be little more blood. I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It's pretty strange. If they were fought here, there would have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark up the floor plans with the find the blood stains, okay? Sure. Do it. See, I'm pretty handy I have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. What the... Sure. We can't be sure that the police will ever reveal all their evidence in court. In court? Court? The court! We don't have the court! Whoa, shit, I double-clicked it. Sometimes we fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of case. Let's drag that hidden evidence out in the light of the day. Yeah! It feels like we're... What's that sound? I thought I heard something weird. It feels like we really have investigating crime right now, doesn't it? We are! Emma, we are. Eller Emma. Emma. How do you pronounce it that? Because for us here in Sweden, Emma, eller Emma, is E-M-M-A, and that is Emma. But this is like Imma. Ima. Ima. I think it is our robot grass cutter something. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Depends on who have you bashed the head in on that. You really trust your own eye. Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering. Well, let's talk to today's trial. You really certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Starr, but no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room right there. I was afraid I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that, I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed events when was different, I still saw what I saw. She looks ominous like shit here. I saw the chief prosecutor, Skye, stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. What I believe now is that she stabbed a corpse. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes, a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal where they faced me. They coughed it up. Ugh. They confessed. They babble like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. Your name is Angel, but still. Trying to see the picture of that thing. Wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouth of the suspect after suspect. And before long they call me the cockroach queen. Ooh, And there I thought something had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go with fire. I felt I have found my dream job when I became an investigator. And this prime and proper prosecution had to let me go. I'm still on today. Ooh. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... hold on. Right, I need to do this. Yo, you recognize this knife? What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. On that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due to transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, the SL9 isn't over, not yet. Don't you think you could tell us more about the SL9? This is more or less just the trial stuff, so... this doesn't really help me. No, I like, there is nothing really here. Let's talk to her. Nah, she isn't questioning. I hope the detective aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Did Miss Grant say that arrest a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Let's move on, people! Let's move on! Wow, everyone looks deadly serious in here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down in the police department. But that's the same detective was also killed at the same time at the prosecutor's office. Ugh, it made my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go and check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detective was running around as fast as he was burning. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got to the front desk. There it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go and take a look. You have already seen a crime scene, girl. This is not the first time either. Guard station! Oh, hi. I know exactly who is here. We cannot enter or we will be trapped. Just look at that snare over there. What's the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Oh! Oh! What's wrong? It's those cacti! They're so prickly, it's imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, what's with this guard station? This is a guard station. Where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yes. I know exactly who this is. Can we check these? Looks like there was a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check who went in and out of there. Yeah, please can we check? The security guard uniform hanging there. Yeah, this is not a uniform. This looks like his home. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, and leather... What is that called again? Punchy? A punchy? Pinchy? Wow, I know, punchy. Poncho. Wait. Maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Okay. So... I'm gonna go here because I believe I will be falling into that trap. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open. I would think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Texas, computer, cacti, hat. Oh, wait a second. I'm just going to check if my doggo wants to go out. Oh, shit. I just have to more or less open the door for him. Oh. My legs is a bit weird right now, I feel. Yipes, these sure are prickly. It must be a real deal. I would think it's just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction, just like her. I'm not sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. I do love the seriousness of the song and then just disappeared. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through there, the cacti will fall over. Ouch. I want to say more like yeah myself. What exactly am I looking for? Look on the floor, it's a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap? Here! Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Are we done here? Like, I know who needs to be here, but still, can you just come crashing into the doors here? Apparently not. Okay, so... I'm gonna check. This is the only place I haven't been. Well, this place is classy today as it was yesterday. And it sure be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, I was not here. I sure is off doing some important investigation. I hope that was his doing. Guess we'll have to come back. Yeah, like that spiky thing down in the corner with chess. Okay, so... Okay. What am I going to do? I only have her. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Okay. Yeah, phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we not need to be touching. I can't hear anything. Sorry, my nose is itching. My ears! No, my ears! It's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can just find the phone's broken. I believe she said that before as well, but it is just... Yes. I don't think this is something important. Yeah, it's not important. I'm gonna skip this, but I guess this is like you fail to see the connection stuff. Well, it's because she's the only one I can talk to. Why would I have witnessed the crime? That would have been suspect. I wonder. Still, it is strange. Why did the chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Huh? Okay. This is the failing one. I'm just going to continue doing this because I am a bit out of clue. Yeah, like she only reacts on SL9, but that's the thing, I cannot talk to her about it. Yeah, we have already seen this before. Yeah, and she doesn't talk about it. Someone's gonna grab her. She left the phone on the apartments. That's when you heard her talking about the muffler. Little did I know it was a trap. Red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was this guy really trying to say? Oh, the parking lot with Edgeworth car. If you can think about it, you could have taken that picture from a garden room. But even I get flustered sometimes. She went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. All in my testimony as it were. 5 minutes were in the problem, Mr. Star. You were lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disgraded before. I wasn't going to have it disgraded again. Just like that time. That time. I think she's going to say the same thing. I'm just going to go through stuff here. Ah! Sorry, but I'm clicking so fast sometimes it just boom! You take a look at this. Okay, no, you don't care about that bloody shoe! Okay, can you please talk? Yes! Goodness! That incident really opened up my eyes for the truth. But nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. So we have Sheriff, her. Like, even if she changes her hair doesn't look the same as it does here. And Goodman. The police department. I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do. Screw it. Screw it, blew it, do it. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite clearly. The criminal was caught and executed. Yes, the criminal got what it was coming to him. It doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was, he never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolman, others found themselves out of a job. And you're one of those. Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be... Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Just what... Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over. He was demoted. However, he wasn't forgotten. Neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9. There was another side to that case, a hidden side. And that was we are now. And no one up to their fancy after they can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet an old friend. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. Minstar's old boyfriend, how many does she even have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 disappear, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie, what? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes? Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not so much for steak. It's mostly because of the consistency. That's the problem I have with things. It's not the taste that is the problem, it's the consistency of the food I eat. That is the problem for me. But that actually looks really good. You can see it except the top where it looks like some sort of weird fries. Oh, like the... Oh, goodness sake. I need to. How the shit do I do that? I can't. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Sorry, I'm gonna show you a lunch I have. A lunch I had on my vacation. It was from a place called Hell's Burger. I don't know whether or not it actually exists on... Okay, so I can do this. So if we do this, we're going to go this. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna add display capture, add source, no, cancel. Okay, not that one. Okay, wrong one. Window capture. Can do that. Window capture, add. No, there. It doesn't really show though. I think. I don't know. I have the same thing here. Shit. Okay, that doesn't work. I want to show you it. Shit, I'm gonna try and continue while I'm doing it. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. I believe I know one person that might do like steak treats. That's like so for the yeah. It doesn't work. Shit. God dang it. That's a bit bad. It is my picture. I want to download it. Can I do this? No, it will take too long. At least I didn't do it there. Like, if you go to Guru shots, and it would be also hard to explain. Shit! I want to show you it because it, like, I'm watching it right now, and goodness sake, I want to eat a burger right now. Frick! Anyway, shit. Like, the Hell's Burgers, you get these like wooden plates. On one side there is the burger, in the middle I got a jar of dip, and to the left I got a bucket of fries. It was so yummy. Mr. Officer Marshall, is he your are you his, are you going out? What do you want to know? I just wonder what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was not so nice. Got along well with my sister. It made me jealous, and he was nice to me too back then. Maybe when Officer Marshall was detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see, thank you. Officer Jake Marshall, huh? Well, I guess I'll know where I will be going. I'm going to Marshall. Hey, Marshall! This place is changing. Frantic energy as always. Please! What's that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. I think gumshoe. No, that's not the time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think you just heard the sound of his heart breaking. There was no time for despair. We caught our criminal. We just need evidence. The criminal, you mean? You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Yes, I knew about that place. So let's now see what we can find here. We can skip this because we have seen it all, people. It's the biggest scandal in this hit the station in ages. But Detective Gunshoe, who was it? Listen, pal. Sorry, my bad. I'm talking too fast. Staying around here with talking isn't going to fill my belly. Bye? Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Question should be over, so I figure you're down there having a good cry. Later. Who? He ran off to the evidence room. This investigation is running. It's off to a running start. Detention room. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught up the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things just get confusing. Oh my god! What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying! Me? A perpetrator? I didn't. I was the perpetrator against, sir. That was a saying. Oh, goodness sake. Oh, hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but this is that word. I know, we know. Officer Meekins. So you're at the guard station at the detention center. No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir. I'm, how should I say it? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Americans reporting, sir! What? What? Oh god, they took him in. Look at him! How? Someone is going up with something. Now, this is an unexpected turn of events. Unexpected. I don't even know how they can even figure out. Oh my god, please! Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Ow, I can hear just fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business of the day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir. Because of evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. That security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious... How the excuse me, what happened there? He just managed to strangle himself. What? Are you okay? What the heck is going on with this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? I'm going to ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could, we wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand, just like Miss Skye's. Yet another similarity between these cases and the one at the prosecutor's offices. Yeah, I don't know how it felt hard for me to talk about it. First things first, tell you how you hurt your hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? F you! Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there's nothing I could do! Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. So Goodman wasn't there. Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. And the shock. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story, but at least Goodman was there. Oh, can you stop doing that? Flipping heck. Sir, I'm promised, sir, with criminal affairs, sir. Wait, haven't you just seen this? Did I jump up too much? There it happened again! Can I, like... No, I can't. I want to see that, like, the rest, because I don't even know where I get the green band from. Yeah. Now I managed to go too far on. Oh, sorry, but my nose. Oh, good, my nose. Oh, my nose. Oh, goodness sake, that scratch. Oh. I don't mean to pry, but are you the perpetrator correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have labeled me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir, but I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I would say I would lean heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work with a tiny department devoted of lights or other creatures' comforts. I don't know any detectives! So, if he was totally stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir, none! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir! There's someone around here more confused than I am. I mean, this is for you. Hey, I'm scared of knives, sir! That's okay. That's it, sir! Last night, sir! That's the one! It was an apple, sir. In my dreams, sir, I was being peeled! The second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess the third one. I was dreaming I was peeled. What? Excuse me? Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it! What's this? What's it? My head was blank at this very moment. But sir, I know I remember. I remember, sir! Excuse me? You mean you remember what happened? Correct, that car! That car was the cause of it all! This car? Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing can be more exact, sir! Nothing! I'm going to pry into this a little deeper. Are you sure? Like, this guy is nuts. Can tell me exactly what you remember. Well, sir, you might say I'm a little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room, and that's why I thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that's a pretty much to the book so far. That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you! So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped the left at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you. What is that? What? What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. Reason for arrest. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that you were arrested? Arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. The detective whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim really was the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone else actually died. That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that I had to be him, sir. And that day at the time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the evidence clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? The videotape? From the security camera! The crime! The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! On the tape! And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't really deserve it. No thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess I'd better go and check out the scene of the crime. Boy, this guy was a handful. Did you hear that, Melvin? This guy's a handful, like, I don't know what. Go close. There we go. Oh, my bum. I need to go here. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk. It is Grant. It is Mr. Grant. It is Grey Grant. His Demon Grant. I'm gonna call him Demon. His name is Damon or something. Ah, you're sure this is on? You know what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, if you're sure it's most likely total perfect. We checked all his drawers, sir. Garbage under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Very well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll score the place again, sir. Ah, righto, my boy. Have you been swimming much? Oh, Chief Grant, report for duty, sir. Why were you saluting him, Miss Wright? Yo! Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Like inquisition. Yep, well, they had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got some else found guilty in the case, right, Ryder? Yep, that von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40 years career. But in court you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit turmoil, you might say. Why, they said you just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry... I don't think he was talking to me. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it would be bad for Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their own turf. On their turf too, I mean. They are being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Girl was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, right, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this is a particular, well, it's a little sensitive. I can't talk about it. Wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just to keep the chief of detectives trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. You saw that? Oops. I wonder what it was wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Ah, sorry, right. I thought I'd do stuff through, I say. Can't sit still. Does that mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. Okay, I don't know if I have more on him. There we have it. Nope. Shit. I'm gonna just try some stuff here because I don't really know. Yep, I'm gonna open. Luckily, not enough. I do have pants on, it's just you probably don't want to see my ass just sticking up. I'm gonna just test everything while I'm at it. Because the security station is still empty, and I believe we need to talk to Marshall. Yeah, okay, this was a waste of time, so... Bye? Okay, so... That's shit. What am I supposed to do now? I can go up to his place. No, he's still out. It is a gunner from this place. Okay. And you still have talked about everything for me. My battery's about to die now. I have checked everything. Am I going to give him lunch? Shit! Talk to her. Any ideas? Yeah, we know about this. There was that business with him not reading the officer's report. Yeah, about the killing at the police department, right? The chief of police was right about that. I can't help but think that something at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Well, where should we begin? Well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, you know, that thing. The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could a man that did good not be killed in two places simultaneously? Oh, hold on, I'm just going to... Okay, I'm back. You just wanted to talk to me a bit. Yeah, I know about where I'm supposed to be, but I don't know how to get there. Wait, I can use these now. Like it only says show me the tape, but the problem is, what tape? Look, I've checked everything in this little place. Like, there's nothing left to check. Not even the booze up here. Goodness sake, you're a drunk guy. Huh. Blue Badger. He's still dancing. Can I take it out, his batteries? I can't just help but feel he's going to do something naughty. Okay. They usually want a poster or hanging up on the bulletin board. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point. Yo, you want to talk to me? Look at the patrolman saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. Ask me, how many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's 20 for the left, but nowhere near for the right. Get glasses. That wasn't a salute, it was an eye test. They make a good pair. And they make a good pair. Pear. Yes, pear. Ugh, pear. Okay, what the shit am I supposed to do? Boy. Oh, sorry, you had to see that. What exactly did the chief police wanted to do? Well, you see over there, that Goodman's desk. You want me to check it for anything that might be a clue. I took every last piece of garbage in a trash can. So, nothing belongs to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21. January, February 21, 21, 1. Like, I'm gonna show you. This is what I think of. This. But now you need to do this upside down. No, it is still upside down. Wait a second, is it? Yeah, it is upside down. So, this is the one. 21st, the 2nd, SL9. He's talking about the knife, I believe. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Permission to enter, sir. Actually, I was wondering if you could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright to ask me for help. I was wondering if you could investigate evidence room. Please do not look at me like that. Please! No, Wright. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate that after all. Wright, please do not look like a... Do I look like a selfish man? If anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow 50? I give them 50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just got to show you, never you know, so you ask. For you here, you can borrow this. Oh, hey, this is a detective's card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Okay. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. It's because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. I don't know if not something can even be a good influence to her.